The swimming pool was converted into a pond back in 1991 when I had it drained. We put in new filters, and Glenn Land came and landscaped the back, and we turned it into a koi pond from 1991 up until 2005.
Mi famara hira cantino. Mi famiglia la buenas noches amigo. Can she say, can she so, hey.
Well, this is the 2014 update. There are a few changes this year. You'll see that I really don't know what I'm talking about when I say I do gardening. One of the changes is that flower bed over there that looks a little bit unruly. That's cleome. There's 4 cleome plants in there. I didn't know how big they were going to get. There were blue salvia in that flower bed last year, which I loved the blue. But when they died during this winter, and I thought it was a nice winter, but quite a few of my plants died during that winter. And so I bought the cleome thinking they would stay small, and they are huge. They're taking over that flower bed, and then with all the seeds that are on them, I'm afraid I'm going to have far too many. But that is new. Let's see. I've added a few more sweet potato vines coming around the side here. And of course the Virginia creeper is continuing to go around the swimming pool. The cats, I have 5 new feral cats that I feed out here. And they knocked one of the pots off into the pond. So now there's a sweet potato vine growing down there. And so that's new. I kind of like it though. I kind of like the color. I bought 2 lotus plants this year, thinking I'd put those in the water. Lotus plants are absolutely gorgeous. I've had them before a long time ago when I had the koi pond. But something ate the little bitty roots, and so they never did grow. The pots are still in there, but I think probably the bullfrogs ate the lotus. But that's about it. The butterflies, unfortunately, I'm doing everything trying to attract butterflies. In 2009, and I think I mentioned this on last year's video, I had 13 butterflies out here one afternoon, and it was like the whole backyard was just fluttering, and it was beautiful. Now, 2014, I think I have maybe 5 or 6 butterflies. There are 3 white ones, and the only reason I know there's 3 is when they come together. I have 2 orange ones and 1 black swallowtail. Now I'm putting in all these flowers and that for the butterflies, the bees, anything else that wants to come visit. And I see a big change. Very few butterflies. When I say that I have the 3 white ones, now they'll come together, and there are 2 orange ones, the Gulf, and I think it's called fritillary butterfly. They come in the afternoon, and in fact there's one over there now, just one. He's ditched his partner. There's a black swallowtail, and I put in 6 parsley plants over there in that flower bed with the cleome. The parsley plants are for the swallowtail butterfly to lay his eggs on there. The caterpillars then eat the leaves, and then of course then they become butterflies. But the black swallowtails that have landed on it, there are no caterpillars. At first, when I first put the parsley in, I thought possibly Home Depot had put some kind of chemicals on them, so that the caterpillars wouldn't grow, or would kill them. But I don't know. I don't have any caterpillars over there this year. And the passion vine is for the Gulf, the Gulf butterfly, and I have a lot of passion vine all along up there with the along the fence, and but there's no caterpillars this year. Now the cats, the new feral cats that I have, they of course are attracted to the little geckos, and the geckos in the past have eaten the butterfly eggs and the caterpillar. So see, I would think I would have a lot of butterflies out here this year. I don't use any insecticide or anything. It's so if there's a bug there, it's gonna feed another bug. But that's about it that's new. These are candle lilies. These are so pretty. I don't know if you saw them up close, but they're red and yellow. I don't think I've ever seen that combination before, the red and yellow. Here's my favorite little Mexican petunias. Lantana, and the passion vine, there was a pot I planted in the ground over here, and it's crawling all over everything, which it's fine with me because it will be something for the butterflies to eat, or to lay their eggs on if they decide to do it. I moved, last year I had all of the purple zinnias in this flower bed, and they become kind of ratty looking by, like now. So I did a good job of collecting the blossoms, and then after they dried this spring, I put them out, but I put them out in here. So this is all zinnias in here, the purple zinnias. There's also lantana in here, Mexican petunias. I think a lot of the same. Well, another castor bean plant. I can never think of that. I like to come out in the morning and just look at them. If there's something that's, if a flower is dead, well then I pinch it off and throw it back in there. And this fall I'm going to have a nice supply of these. I didn't have that many last year, so I think there are more of these this year than what I had last year. I think more things. I never know what's going to be in bloom. This is a hibiscus, and this yellow one too is a hibiscus. This one was in bloom yesterday. Over on the other side of the air conditioner is the banana trees that my neighbor gave me, because I thought the shrimp plant had died, but it's coming up underneath the banana trees. So I may move the banana trees next year then, because the shrimp plant's like that. I thought that was a nice winter that we had last year. But I've lost several things in that winter. Even the Asian jasmine in the front yard. It's just now coming out of, it was in shock, I guess. I hope the winter's nice this year, so that the Asian jasmine will come back all together. Okay, back here is more vinca. This one came up on its own, so I just left it there rather than taking a chance on it dying if I moved it. Dianthus is in here. Dianthus, maybe because it's underneath all of the cleome, it's not blooming. There's oxalis in the corner over here. Roses back here. The passion vine is growing on top of the roses, but they're sticking through, and they're pretty. They're just pink. 4 o'clocks. And this is the Mexican petunias over here. And I think that's about it. Lantana, rosemary, and a lot of sweet potato vine. When I take these out in the wintertime, those sweet potatoes are huge. And I don't eat sweet potatoes, so I give them to one of the ladies in my dance class. You know, when I say I don't like ratty things like the zinnias. Zinnias are beautiful, but their leaves look so bad when they get real hot. They get this, it looks like powdery mildew. Then they turn brown, and the cleome is doing the same thing. The leaves are turning brown. So I think next year, I don't know where I'm going to put it, but well, I hope you enjoyed the update, and come back next year and we'll see what we have that's new. Maybe by then I'll have a lotus that is growing, and I hope it does, because lotus plants are so pretty. And we'll see what's new in the garden here. Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Oh